42 countries, hundreds of performers, and a worldwide audience of 180 million.
So we're in. Yep.
Wow.
You have to watch that guy. He is a sex player.
Hey, looking good. Secret, very beautiful voice.
Thank you.
We are a duo that will never be separated. You have to stay focused. We need to win.
Hi, Ferrell.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Diandra from Malaysia. I was given a chance to watch your latest movie, Eurovision, over the weekend. And I understand that you were not just the male lead, but also the producer and the co-writer as well. Could you share with us what made you want to write the script?
Well, it was an idea that I've had for a really long time. I had first seen Eurovision with my wife visiting her family in Sweden. The whole family gathered around the TV and watched Eurovision. I was like, what are we watching here? I couldn't get over just how fun the whole spectacle of Eurovision is, and I always thought this would make a great movie. And finally I sat down and we met with the Eurovision people, and that kind of got the ball rolling.
So in Eurovision you play a Russian contestant, Alexander Lamtov. Okay, I must say, of all the characters, I really enjoyed watching your character the most. If you could describe your character in maybe 3 words, what would it be?
Oh my goodness. I guess Prince of Eurovision.
Not king yet.
Not quite king, but prince, yeah.
When you had to read the script, what was your first reaction, and what was it about the character that you found most interesting?
I laughed a lot, you know, and they sent me Lemtov's song, Lion of Love, which made me laugh out loud and made me immediately want to do the movie. But I think also what makes him interesting is that, you know, he's not just a straight up villain. He's not exactly who we think he is. And, you know, there's something a little more complex going on. You know, in his relationship with Sigrid that makes it, you know, more of an interesting story and a bit more sympathetic, I think.
Well, it's a lot of countries involved and a lot of different types of people. You probably had fun with the script.
Yeah, that's what's really unique about this contest, is that everyone in Europe, all the competing countries, some people are really into it, other people watch it to maybe have a laugh, but at the same time, everyone wants to know who won. And it is a cultural event. But at the same time, we really wanted it to be a love letter to how important the contest is to the music community.
So you're British and you had to play a Russian character. That would mean learning to speak with a Russian accent and knowing a thing or two about them. How did you prepare for the role?
Yeah, there was you know, a lot of accent research, talking to a couple of Russian friends who were helpful with some of their pronunciation, and also a lot of YouTube research, you know, just finding Russians online and listening to them talk, and also just the kind of, you know, really infusing him with the attitude of a strangely wealthy Russian who just has a totally different view of the world because he has this ridiculous wealth. It was very funny to me.
It's quite different from the roles you played throughout your career in the past. I'm guessing you had a lot of fun playing him?
A lot of fun, yeah. And I'm always looking for variety and something different, something that challenges me in a different way, and also hopefully something that surprises my audience, you know. And I think this will do that. It should raise some smiles and some eyebrows, you know.
I think it's a really nice touch to add in the elves part of it. I mean, coming from Iceland. Yeah, it was I mean, something you'll be familiar with.
You're the first person to bring that up. That's very, yeah, and that's Andrew Steele, who I co-wrote the script with. That, in doing his research, that's a big part of Icelandic culture that they still...
So if someone were to come up to you and if they've not actually heard of the Eurovision before, what 3 words would you use to describe it?
I would say colorful, exciting. The 3rd word I would use to describe it is community. It really is about sharing and the appreciation of everyone's different interpretation of how they do music.
So I'm just going to ask you a question. It's quite of a fun one. If you could choose one artist, individual or group, to perform live with in front of an audience, who would it be and why?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'd probably say BTS. Yeah, let's line up with those guys. I mean...
Yeah. It would be pretty interesting. I mean, if Alexander Lamtov himself did that.
I think a little collaboration would be great. I think they'd love that.
Maybe I would pick Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Because I would like to wear some of her wigs. Yeah.
I did it for both of us.
Lars, you are a dreamer. My dreamer.
We can't.
Really?
Romance, it ruins the bands.